Hello there, I'm Ahmet. I'm a freshman in Bilkent University. I'm studying industrial engineering. Today I'll be describing and executing my Physics 101 lab project experiment called difference of friction coefficients for different surfaces. Firstly, we have our ingredients and tools that we are going to use. We have our inclined plane. I have a model sketch of it, and I just measured the cosinus of alpha. It is made of wood, and on the other side of the plane, I have paper tape in order to, differentiate the surfaces that our mass will slide on. On the other hand, I have my mass, which is weight 100 grams. So my control group contains our slope and our mass. My independent variable is the material of surface. The dependent variable is the to time of arrival to the surface, and this changes because of kinetic friction force applied to our mass backwards or the opposite direction of its movement. As we know, if sufficient power is applied to an object on a frictional surface, the surface applies a power on the right opposite direction of the movement so that it slows down our movement. And I am today I'm gonna be trying to prove that different surfaces has different kinetic friction coefficients, which will make our movement slower or faster. Okay, this kinetic frictional force has two variables, and they are one of them is our normal power, which is in control group in our experiment. One of them is the coefficient of the kinetic friction that we will prove that is different with other surfaces. Firstly, I will start my timer when I just relieve our mass from top of our inclined plane, and when it slides down to the surface, I'll stop my timer simultaneously, and I'll repeat this process for the second surface that we have, which means which are our first surfaces, the same inclined planes, a little part which is paper tape, and the original surface of our inclined plane, which is wooden. Afterwards, I will take the results and compare them between themselves, and we will have a conclusion. As you have seen, we had 2.22 seconds on the stopwatch with the tape part of the plane, and 0.96 seconds on the untaped, which is wooden part of the plane. If you compare our results with each other, we will see that the tape part of the plane has a bigger friction coefficient, because at this part of the plane it took almost 2.5 times more time to get to ground.